whatever.
Wow. Wow, we just started. I'm Howie Mandel. This is Howie Mandel Does Stuff.
I'm Jacqueline Schultz, his daughter and co-host.
And I'm happen to be Lou.
Happen to be Lou. And we're just starting. You know what? I just looked out the door. You come in.
I saw you pointing out the door and going, wow. And Lou goes, is he looking at me?
No, look who I'm looking at. Oh my gosh.
Hi.
You have grown up. Have a sit down. So
Have a sit down.
Have a sit down. Right there, you have headsets. You look amazing.
Thanks.
For those that don't know, one of my favorite. I'm on America's Got Talent.
Lou, sit down.
Lou, you can sit. Put on your headsets, or our headsets, or use our headsets, or just be. This is Courtney Hadwin. Courtney Hadwin is one of. I've been on
America's Got Talent
for many years now.
Right.
12. I'm going to my 13th year, and about 5 years into my
Rain.
I'm not raining on it. I'm on it. And they allowed us to have golden buzzers. And golden buzzers are the opportunity to press a golden buzzer when you see something that just blows you away, and they get to go right on to the semifinals. And to this day, I got to tell you, Courtney, when I show anybody tape from the show, it's the tape of you blowing us away. How old are you now?
17.
17. Put it closer. Put the mic closer. You're 17. Are you driving?
No, not yet.
It's harder for you because you live in England and you guys drive on the wrong side of the road, so it's harder to learn, right?
I suppose. I don't know.
You're still shy.
I don't know. I don't know what to say.
You don't know what to say. Okay, no, but that's great. So that's the thing. This young lady is so shy, and so are you shy? Like, or are you just shy, like because we're on a podcast, or because you were on a television show?
Or you're sitting next to me.
Is it because of Lou?
I don't class myself as shy.
What do you class yourself as?
Normal? I don't know.
No, you're normal. I wasn't saying you're abnormal, but there are people that are, and sometimes teenage ladies could be loud, and you're on social media. I see you doing things, and
Yeah, I am very loud when you get to know me.
Where are you from in England?
Northeast.
You know Nigel?
Nigel. No.
Okay.
all right, he's just. Did you know Nigel, Lou?
I'm making plans for Nigel.
Okay, that's just Lou. So tell me, so she blew this away. So you can hear how she is, and you were even more shy. You were 13.
No, you are way more shy even, and I'm sure scared going out there on the stage, right?
Yeah, definitely.
You look so different. You look beautiful. Your hair's a different color.
Yeah.
What color is that? Is that red or?
Red, yeah.
You don't say you look different, you look so beautiful. That's implying that she didn't look beautiful then.
She
which
looks
is
more
not what you
beautiful,
mean.
is what Howie is.
Well,
No.
I'm not implying anything. I'm implying she was a little girl and she's grown up and she looks like a beautiful young lady.
Well, let's talk about her
you-
being 13 and on the show. That's got to be a pretty amazing.
So they told me
experience.
on the show, this gives you a behind the scenes. They told me on the show, like, you were about to come out and you were really, really nervous, right?
Yeah.
And they said that she's not feeling well. They pushed you back.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you very much.
They're pushing Lou's. Lou's mic wasn't close enough. Do you want to start again?
Now you can hear.
So just walking into our studio is Courtney Hadwin. No, but they told me that you were like almost sick backstage.
Yeah, I was very nervous and I was very scared, but
Did you throw up?
no.
How did you do it? How did you get through those nerves at the age of 13 and do the performance which by the way I saw yesterday. I went on
The World Wide Web.
the World Wide Web.
Yeah, he doesn't know what that is.
And I saw you, Courtney, and you were absolutely amazing. But how
I
did
called you the next Janis Joplin.
Is that what they call? Like, I
No,
can see it.
it's me.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. That's
Yeah, which I thought was
appropriate. Yeah.
It is. But so, did you think you were going to pass out?
No, I was just really scared. Well,
Because they told me, I was just telling somebody on the phone just before you came here. I said, they give us, each of us judges take turns as leading the table, whereas the next person comes out and they go, "Hi, what's your name? Where are you from?" And it was my turn. And then they said, you know what? It's a little girl coming out next, and she's very nervous. We're holding off, so we're bringing out this person first. And they brought out another act. For the life of me, I can't remember who came out before you. And then you came out, and they said, you know what? We're going to give this to Mel. because Mel B, who was on the show, maybe she'll be more comfortable talking to a lady that is from the same, that talks close to how you talk. Why?
Really? Is that a certain level of comfort when you have the
Well,
same
unless somebody
dialect?
from England, she was in another country, at least somebody would sound like her.
You
Right?
had your family with you, right?
Her dad, who I see right there. How you doing, buddy? You look the same. He doesn't look, you don't look older. She looks older. You don't look older. That's great. He looks, I don't know, people can, some people watch it on
He looks exactly the same to me
as what?
as he did back
But
then.
look at it. Oh, he shaved. Oh, I don't know if he shaved. He's wearing a mask.
Yeah.
He
he's
looks
shaved.
younger.
Yeah.
He looks
different.
younger. He looks, but look how nervous he was there. Can we just play like the first couple of minutes of when she just starts to sing, just the last question, and then she starts to sing? This was such a surprise. What are you doing here in LA as we load that up?
I've been recording and writing music to release.
Oh.
Are you writing?
Yeah.
You've been working with some of the best producers and writers in the world. I know that, right?
Yeah, I've been working with some cool people. It's exciting.
Who's the coolest person you've worked with?
Besides me.
I don't know. I can't think from the top of my head.
Did you work with Max Martin?
Yeah, but he actually wasn't my favorite person to write with.
Oh, that's good. That'll be the lead on this story. For those that don't know, Max Martin did every hit that who had. What's Max Martin known for? What would somebody back there who knows who what I'm talking about? Who would he be known for?
Virginia.
What hits? Britney Spears.
Britney Spears,
Yeah.
NSYNC,
Whoops! I did it
Backstreet
again.
Boys.
And
Wow.
but you're more rock and roll than he's more poppy.
Yeah, it's like we went there and the songs just weren't really for me. It was more like Ariana Grande kind of pop.
Right. And you like rock and roll, kind of.
Well,
right?
yeah, I kind of want to do the same thing that Amy Winehouse did and kind of like create kind of a new type of music.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Amy's amazing.
One of my favorite, but tragic.
Yeah.
Did you watch the documentary?
No, I don't think so.
Don't.
I can't.
Dad, did you watch the Amy Winehouse documentary? Don't show it to her.
did
But you know what? I don't think the same thing could happen to you as happened to Amy Winehouse because you seem to have a better family. I am judging her parents. Don't you agree, sir? You can talk to the mic. Come on.
Come here.
Come. He could talk to the mic right there. I'm always interested in the parents of somebody young like this. Amy Winehouse's father seemed to take advantage of her. Don't you think so?
Did he?
He doesn't want to say?
Yeah, I would suppose so. Yeah, I didn't really like know music until Courtney. So
Are you from England too?
What a surprise. Yes, they're all from England. So are you recording something here?
Yeah. After this, I'm actually going up to Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
The heart
Epicenter.
of
Rock and roll.
rock and roll. What's in Pittsburgh?
Clouds.
Some cool stuff.
Can you not
I-
talk?
I can't really say.
You can't tell me.
No.
What are you allowed to talk about tonight? Tell me something really cool. Who is the most exciting person that you've worked with up until where you're going in Pittsburgh? For you.
What do you mean?
Like, have you collaborated with somebody or got to sing with somebody
another
or
artist.
another artist?
Were you ever nervous when you met some of these people because of how great they are?
She's nervous right now.
There's a lot of questions.
It is.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's all been cool. Like I'm really grateful for it all.
Is
Are
there
you
someone?
grateful for everything that's happened to you?
She just said. Is there someone that you want to work with? Like, who's your dream person to work with?
I don't know. It's hard to just.
Are you
put it
working
in.
with anybody from the Rolling Stones?
No, but we actually just went to see them.
I know. I saw that concert.
Yeah.
Where did you see them?
Oh, crap.
What city?
Florida. Yeah.
Let me ask you
The
this.
city of Florida.
This,
Mitch Jagger. Mick Jagger. Mick Jagger looks old to me. Does he look really, really, really old to you?
He looked old, but he still had exactly the same energy. Like,
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, it was
I
so
watched that
cool.
concert, and he is all over the stage. It was
Yeah.
the most. I've seen every Stones concert that has come through L.A. Not everyone, but you know they started. I'm from Toronto, Canada, and
El Macambo.
The El Macambo is an album. Do you know the album?
I think so. Yeah.
No, you don't.
They would play
But
the
it's-
El Macambo to work out their show
Yeah.
when they went on the road.
It's just amazing. It was really sad at the beginning. At the beginning of that concert, when they said there, it's all to. Were you there right from the beginning?
You're talking too fast. I can't keep
Were
up.
you there at the beginning?
I know.
Of the
I have a
show?
crazy accent. Did you? It was. He dedicated the show to their drummer who had passed.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Am I hard to understand for you?
A little bit. Yeah. You talk so fast.
I do. I'm going to start talking slower. I want to play just the moment that this is Courtney on AGT.
You know what your problem is, Dad?
What?
Your problem is you don't finish a thought. Like, you're hard for me to understand as well because you don't finish a thought. You'll have a sentence and then you'll end your sentence and start a new one before the last word of your last sentence was even spoken.
I don't understand what you just said, to be honest.
Do you understand what I'm saying? He just jumps from no one understands.
Somebody's nodding yes. Caroline's nodding yes. Okay, let's play this.
yeah.
Watch this. This is one of the biggest surprises I've ever had. We need sound. Sound is a big
There
part
we
of
go.
this. There we go. Look how.
Look at you. Look at Simon. Look at your
Does
dad.
this, what are you thinking? What are you watching?
Embarrassing.
We're waiting. We're waiting.
Look at her go, man.
Look at her. Okay. Otherwise, we have to pay. I don't want to pay for it. I just want to watch it. So that's.
That's absolutely amazing.
It is absolutely amazing. Now, here's what's amazing. We just played that in here, and I watched you go, "Oh God, what are you thinking when you see that?"
I hate listening back to myself. I hate it.
You're a recording artist.
Yeah, I know, but I just don't like listening back to myself. I don't know why.
When you listen to that, do you think it's not good?
No, I cringe. I don't know why. Like, whenever I listen back to anything that I do, oh, that sounded so weird. Whenever I listen back to something that I do, it just makes me feel weird.
Even
don't know.
now or looking back on old stuff?
No, even now.
Really?
Yeah.
So, but when you're in a studio and you take and they do a take of whatever you're going to record, don't you have to listen to it back?
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know.
How many songs have you recorded since that day?
Oh, absolutely loads.
Loads.
Can't even count.
It goes in loads, not numbers.
In weight. They do songs
7
by
loads
weight?
of songs.
Songs by weight.
Load is not a weight. A load is a number. That's how they talk in Northeast.
Okay. In the
London.
northeast of England.
Where are you from? You're not from Leeds. You don't like the pillow?
No, it's not comfortable.
What city are you from? What
Throwing
city are
it
you?
just threw the pillow away?
Yeah.
What
You know
city-
that was a pillow given to me by my grandmother, who
sorry.
said, as long as that pillow stays on your couch, you'll have good luck.
Oh,
And what did you just do with my grandmother's pillow?
I'm sorry. It just
What-
wasn't comfortable.
And what did you do with my grandmother's pillow? Where did you put it?
On the floor.
And now there's no more good luck for me.
And I forgot what I was going to say.
It doesn't matter.
No, it really
Are you
doesn't.
uncomfortable with the? I noticed you're putting the head.
No, it's fine. It's just my head's so big.
Your hair's big.
Your head's
Yeah.
bigger than...
What's happening? Oh wait, here's. Do you remember her?
Yeah.
This is a makeup artist.
Wendy just came in, my dad's makeup artist,
Just came in.
with
A perishable
cheese.
from Stevenson Ranch.
Ooh.
I don't know.
What is that?
I don't know. We just got something. There's some cheese. You want cheese?
You want-
Parmesan cheese in a
I'm
pack.
good, thanks.
We give every guest a small pack of Parmesan cheese.
You can't leave without the cheese.
You can't leave without the cheese.
I'll put it right
What
here
is
for you.
this? Wendy, why did you just bring this in? What is it?
have to open the silver.
You have
I
to
have-
open the silver, she says.
Are you? You open it. Give it to the guest to open.
Okay. Do you want to open it?
Okay.
Okay.
So you're going to Pittsburgh and you're going to be recording? That's ice.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be meeting my new team over there.
You have a new team.
Yeah.
What are they called?
What is that? What is it?
Oh, it's a cheese of you.
It's a cheese sculpture of me. Thank you. Why would
Cheddar.
it come with Parmesan? Oh my God, who made cheese of me?
It's a cheddar cheese of you.
Where did that come from, Wendy?
It came. Well, Jessica helped me get that made. It came from that company that makes the cheese crackers.
Oh.
But
It comes from the company that makes cheese.
With.
plug.
That's great. Wisps. You can go. So you can personalize and send somebody. Would you ever? Have you?
I've eaten these before. These are good. I didn't know that you
What
can
do you
actually
think,
make
Courtney?
a mold of
It looks cool, but I'm not a big fan of cheese.
Are you lactose intolerant?
No.
Do you know what that is?
Who doesn't
Yeah.
like cheese?
Yes. Courtney Hadwin doesn't like cheese.
It's not that I don't like it. I'm just not a big fan of it.
Did you have, as a younger child, did you have a run-in with cheese that it traumatized you?
No.
You've never seen a cheese concert?
Do you think of which do you like better, Max Martin or cheese?
Max Martin.
Okay.
Have you ever,
That's a good question. My daughter has the best question.
Courtney, have you ever smelled cheese?
Yeah.
Some of it smells pretty bad, huh?
Yeah.
Are you enjoying this interview, Courtney?
Yeah.
What city are you from in the northeast of England?
Do you know what Durham is?
Durham?
Yeah.
Do I know where it is? It's in the northeast of England.
Yeah.
Thank you, Courtney. Thank you.
Yeah, he knows where it is. Yeah. He knows. He knows that's the one city in the northeast of England that he is familiar with. So when are you taking off? You taking off today?
Yeah.
Are you
Straight
getting
after here.
right after here? Do you get recognized?
Not as much as when I was younger. I can remember when I was younger, we went to Vegas, and it was like I was walking down the streets, and it was like all the time. But I feel like now I look a lot different.
How tall are you now?
5'9".
You know what I do to get recognized is I sing. You might try singing when you're walking down the street. Just
No.
try singing. I sing.
Do you want to sing something with Lou?
No, I'm good.
You want to hear Lou sing?
I
If you want to, yeah.
What song would you like me to hear?
Make a request.
Yeah,
I don't
I do
mind.
requests.
I don't mind anything.
I don't mind anything.
That's
Anything else?
amazing. You could just say anything, and he could write a song. He's better than Max Martin. That is your next collaboration.
That's
Yeah.
Courtney and Lou.
Now you're nervous.
Courtney, are you?
Yeah.
So you do you any of your siblings have? I know you had you two, right? You have two other
Yeah.
littler, younger. You're the oldest.
Yeah.
And have they followed in your footsteps? Are they singing at all?
My sister used to sing a little bit, but
You told her to shut up.
no, no. No, she's more into like acting.
Acting like a singer.
Yeah. No, like acting. She likes acting.
She likes
Let me
acting.
ask you this, Courtney. Before being on America's Got Talent, where you were amazing, how many performances did you have before this show in front of an audience?
Many. I saw her
I
on
was
YouTube.
performing a lot beforehand.
You know what was interesting? I think that after America's Got Talent, no, I'm answering the question. You did have a lot of performances, right? But I feel like AGT gave you more acceptance. People accepted it because you, as a young person, were singing music of maybe even my generation, right? And I saw you like at an outdoor park singing, and people were just milling around. And I don't think that would ever happen again now if you were on stage at an outdoor park. Is that true?
Yeah.
Good answer.
So do you tour now?
No, but I've seen her you do songs too, and you make your own renditions of songs that aren't necessarily rock and roll, and you turn them
Yeah.
into your own style. Like I've seen you do pop songs on your Instagram, and you just make them your own. So it's not just rock and roll that she's doing. That's your age.
What would you like to see yourself doing in 5 years when you're 23? 22?
Do the math
I'd
first.
love-
Wait, let him finish the math.
11. When you're 11, what do you think you're going to be doing?
I'd love to sell out arenas. It's something I've always wanted to do, and like tour.
Tour.
Yeah.
Okay.
And when is your album going to be released? Let's tell the people at home. When do have you already produced and written songs?
I've got a load of songs. Like we've got absolutely loads of songs, and there's like a couple that are like my favorites. We're still writing and recording all the time, but I think we're hoping for a release next year.
Do you like performing live?
Yeah.
You're looking at your father. Next year?
Yeah.
Next year? Yeah, he doesn't know. Nobody knows.
No one knows.
Nobody knows.
Next year.
What do you want to plug? Do you want to? People should follow you on TikTok. What's your favorite social media platform?
TikTok.
And you're at Courtney Hadwin. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay, at Courtney Hadwin. You're really funny on there. Do you still have your doggy? A little
Yeah,
cute
I've got
doggy?
2 now.
Oh, you have 2.
Yeah, I've got a little French bulldog now.
A French bulldog. How are you able to communicate with him?
He's really funny. He just runs into walls, and he like when I do my warm ups to do my singing, he starts singing with me.
Can you do a warm-up?
Yeah, do a
Just
warm-up.
do a
No,
warm-up.
no, I'm not gonna do that.
Why not?
Cause
I'll do whatever you do. I'll copy you.
no.
Tell me, I want to know how an artist warms up.
Do you start with Do and go to Ray and then me?
No, it's like trilling and
Trillin'?
Trillin is a.
no.
That's not a trill?
No,
Oh, just that?
Yeah.
That's a
That's a
warm-up?
no, but like going up to
That's
the
like who
scale.
cut the cheese. in
never
in
smelled
America,
cheese?
we call that a fart. You call it a warm up. The difference between farting and singing is so different once you cross
I
the
know.
ocean. Next time somebody goes, was that you? No, I'm just warming up. I'm about to do a concert. Pull my finger. I want to warm up. Do you know what that is? Pull my finger?
No.
No,
You don't know that?
Well,
What kind of father do you have?
Pull my finger.
Do you know that, sir? Do you know pull my finger? How come you haven't
You
shown
haven't
her
taught
that?
her?
What kind of father?
That's not a good father.
No.
Come here. I want.
It's a shame.
There's a trick that all fathers do to their kids, where you say, "Come here, honey," and you say, "Pull my finger," and then he farts. Have him do it on the plane to Pittsburgh.
I've never heard it described before.
What?
Pull my finger, and then he farts.
That's how you do it.
That's the whole description.
Well, you don't have children.
No,
I
I
had
don't.
children. That's
I don't
in
think
the-
that's like a whole, like every father does that. You
He
did that.
didn't do it.
Right.
But he knows what it is. Did your father do it to you, sir? What's your father's first name again?
Oh,
Are you on a 7-second delay?
Paul?
Paul, did your father do it to you?
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. Why wouldn't you pass that on as a legacy to your children?
Why did you leave it up to Howie?
You sure she did? She doesn't remember.
No, I've got a really bad memory.
You do. You don't remember your dad ever farting?
You know what a good warm up is?
Wait, let her answer the question.
Okay, what was the question?
Does she remember her dad farting?
Ever.
Yeah.
No, I'm not just like that. Like because of you.
A memorable fart. Do you remember?
Is this the most awkward interview
Yeah.
you've ever done?
Yeah.
Are
Courtney,
you sorry that you said okay to this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you not like me anymore?
No.
I wrote a tongue. I wrote a tongue twister.
Wow.
I
I was admired by Courtney Hadwin up until I had her on my podcast.
I feel like
But
there's
that'll
an
be-
ongoing theme.
What?
With our guests.
They like me,
Yeah.
and then they show up here, and then they hate me. There is a thin line between love and hate.
There is.
Caroline, who writes the liners for when the podcasts come out, there'll be Howie's golden buzzer shows up, hates him, and then we cut the cheese.
That sounds perfect.
I know.
I have a tongue twister for you. Say no spaghetti 10 times.
Okay. No spaghetti, no spaghetti, no spaghetti, no spaghetti, no spaghetti. No spaghetti, no spaghetti, no spaghetti, no spaghetti, no spaghetti.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
It's not a tongue twister. Lou,
What did I just do?
Why
you said
not?
no, you just said no spaghetti 10 times. We'll put it to music, and it'll be released next week wherever podcasts
It's
are
not
available.
it's not a great tongue twister.
Yeah, it's an easy one.
It's an easy tongue
It's the easiest tongue twister. Lou comes up with the easiest tongue twisters. He always has. That's why we have him on the show.
no spaghetti.
Have you done podcasts before?
No.
This is your
No,
first
this is
podcast.
your first?
Yeah.
Are you ever going to do another podcast?
I don't know.
Just based on this podcast, will you say to your father, will you say, Dad, get me on another podcast?
I don't think so.
Who else are you traveling with? Who's that young lady?
That's Val. She's part of my label.
She's a what?
She's part of the label.
Yeah.
You don't speak English? She doesn't understand us. He doesn't understand you. This is all about communication. What label are you with?
I can't say that right now.
You can't.
You're not allowed to say.
You're not Val, what label are you with? I love that everything's a surprise. You came to speak to me, but you were told not to tell me anything.
It's not like that.
No, I get it. I love
Yeah.
that it's a surprise.
Yeah, it's something that I want to announce to fans first.
And what are we?
You can announce it to me.
You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah.
You're starting to get nervous. Paul's sweating. Val's not having a good time. What did we get our new signee into? Is Val from here, from America?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, she's from America. She's from America.
She's from here.
You can tell what the
get the bi-
accent
yeah,
is.
that's right.
Are
It
you
gives
from
it a
LA, Val?
I'm from Central California, but
Central
I work
California.
here in LA, yes.
Central California. You know what that means? She drinks a lot of wine.
She doesn't like alcohol.
Oh.
Oh, so she's on crack. Is that what you're saying?
No.
Courtney? No, that's what she's saying. We got to first hear. Somebody cut the cheese. Courtney's dad farted. Somebody cut the cheese, and she signed to a label that is put somebody on. No,
And she
I
doesn't
won't
like
say
you.
that. You know, it's a joke.
Right.
Val, it's a joke.
And how
We're
we-
all good.
how we
I'm
did
telling you, I'm telling the record company, I'm telling you that whoever you are, you signed a superstar. And whoever you are, this is going to be an epic time. And I will, whatever I can do to support this music, this young lady, this family. I've been there for 13 years, and I probably would feel the same way if I was at home watching it. I have never seen a moment like this. And
Like this?
no, this podcast
No,
is
not-
not going
not this.
great, but it doesn't matter. This is what is great is, you know how they say it's only up from here?
Right.
That's because right now, I don't know, you're 17. This is shit. So I can tell you, this broadcast is really shitty. No, but everything you do from now on, even a flight to Pittsburgh is going to seem like more fun
Than this.
than you're having on this podcast. Can you imagine that? And you're going to have to wear a mask for the next 5 hours and eat bad crackers. I'm not knocking the
crackers.
or the airlines.
No.
They're great. Val, are you going to Pittsburgh with her?
No.
He's not.
No.
She's just here to make sure that things go smoothly on this podcast.
Yeah.
I think Val is doing a shit job. Because she has been charged with making sure you're a new signee and everything depends on how this takes off.
Is it brand new? Did you just sign?
She's not allowed to say anything. I love a guest that won't tell us anything. Say
keep it all
I
in?
eat spaghetti 11 times.
No.
No. Now you're standing up for yourself. Now you're standing up for yourself.
So, is there a Santa Claus in England?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you been, you were also doing, I saw that people were reaching out. Have you been doing modeling?
I wouldn't really call it modeling. No.
What do you call it?
Just taking pictures.
That's in people's clothes.
No, just in my clothes.
No, but other people wanted to take pictures of you and display those pictures.
Dad,
What?
where did you get this information?
No, I said you were modeling, right?
She said no.
No.
What?
Why did you think she was modeling?
Didn't she do anything modeling? Paul?
It was.
Well, he's going like this. Because it wasn't just
Maybe.
pictures that she was posting
It's
on her
possible.
Instagram.
Did you
it
get
seemed like
paid for it?
professional. Oh, why is that question not worse than my questions if you're thinking bad?
I don't know. Dad,
Dad,
She get paid?
help me.
Dad, help me. That's something a child doesn't usually yell from a podcast. That kind of says something about us. That's what. Can we use that line as the clickbait for this particular episode?
Help me.
Dad, help me. Paul, help her. Paul, you want to come in and sit with her?
No, he doesn't want to
leave
be any part
Leave
of
your
this.
child in this disaster. Val, who is here to support you, your father, who is here. Nobody. You said help, yet nobody came.
No one's coming to your rescue.
Do you have a safe word?
No.
No, that's what we need for podcast. Here's Val. Val's running in.
No, she
No,
gave
no,
up. She gave up. She went back.
Who is your favorite artist performing today, right now?
And don't say me.
Right now?
Yes.
Well, I don't mean this second because you're not listening to radio. Or
No.
anything.
I don't know. I don't listen to much music
Is
right
there any
now.
music that you've heard in the last 2 days?
New music?
Any music?
I mostly listen to people like Little Richard.
Do you like them?
Really? I love. You know, I knew Little Richard.
Really?
Somebody just sent me a picture of me and Little Richard yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah, I loved Little Richard, and my attorney was his attorney, and he lived at the Hyatt on Sunset,
Right next to the comedy
Yeah, and I did a TV show with him. He was one of the sweetest, most amazing, underrated performers I've ever seen. He is the kind of the voice of rock and roll. Do you remember when he stood up at the American Music Awards once and said, "Why don't I get he should be inducted into the Hall of Fame." Did you ever see him?
Was he inducted ever?
Was he?
I think he must have been.
Nobody knows. Nobody answers questions on this episode.
We just ask questions, no answers.
Little Richard?
yeah.
You listen to
great.
that music? Did you come to this music because of your dad? Like, why?
No, definitely not.
What?
No.
No,
Well, why
no.
would you? You're 17 years old. How do you even know Little Richard?
I used to do stuff like musical theatre. Well, it wasn't really musical theatre. I used to do like pop and then singing lessons and stuff like that. And then I can remember I was just on YouTube and I saw a video of James Brown singing I Feel Good. And he was like dancing about. And then loads of other videos just came up on the side.
So your entree into that genre of music was James Brown.
Yeah.
I got to see him live once too. It was
Did you
amazing.
really?
I did. These are like epic moments.
Did he jump back and kiss himself?
Ask her.
Huh?
I jump back and kiss myself.
I don't know what you mean.
That's a James Brown lyric where he jumps back in the song and kisses himself. It's my favorite James Brown lyric. I love James Brown.
Does this feel awkward?
Yeah.
How long?
Well-
Is it neat seeing me again?
Is it?
Yeah.
Say no. No.
You remember Jackie, right?
Yeah.
She interviewed you on the red carpet. This is my daughter Jackie.
Yeah.
What are your two favorite things about Jackie?
Wow, put me on the spot.
Yeah. Well, name one then. Name one.
I like your hair.
Ah.
Are you talking to Jackie or me?
It's fake.
What do you mean
Oh.
it's fake?
It's fake.
Your fake hair?
Yeah, I have like one of those halo headbands in right now.
Wait, I didn't even know this.
I have a halo headband. My hair is up to here.
Is your hair real?
Yeah.
Lou?
No.
Okay. That's all you have to say about my daughter? I like your hair. That's she's a great mother.
We're friends on social media.
We got to do a duet for TikTok.
Yeah.
We'll do one like before you leave. You have an idea?
No.
Great.
You know, I have a picture.
She could sing and you can dance.
I have a picture of me, Courtney. I have a picture of me that I took the other day.
Oh wait,
Rich
I
has
think you guys should just cut the cheese together.
we already did that joke when you were out of the room.
That's what I said.
I gave you that joke.
I know, and then you left.
I love it. I love it. That's Rich Thurber, who's been working with me for 30
20
years.
minutes later.
No, but we did. Remember, we did the cut the cheese joke when we were talking about your father. I don't know. Did you hear Rich? Could you hear Rich?
Did you hear what he said?
Did you hear what he said?
I think no.
No. You're not even listening anymore.
I'm trying to keep up.
You know, Courtney, you can relate to this. The other day, I took a picture of myself smiling,
Yeah.
and I cannot wait to show people
Why? What
because
do you mean?
it's of me smiling.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Just weird. That's what this is. It's just weird. I feel. What are you laughing at?
like, I'm getting anxiety in this interview.
Are you getting anxiety?
Yeah.
Are we making you uncomfortable? I don't mean to make you uncomfortable. It is just weird and awkward. And that's what we are. Most of the time, there's no point to anything we say. The people who are listening to this podcast right now aren't getting any real information. It's just like as if we were sitting around doing nothing. And that's what we're doing. But I'm doing nothing with somebody I really admire. I think that you are the biggest superstar. And mark my words, I said it on AGT.
You're not doing nothing. You're
No.
doing stuff.
Yeah, this is the stuff we're doing. Mark my words. And mark my words, Val, who's from the label. I say today, because you should take this down for the future. I said it on AGT. I believe that Courtney Hadwin, I've been asked this many times, is going to be the biggest star to ever come out of one of these.
Podcast.
Well, no, Lou.
No.
The talent shows, and talent shows have launched. The Kelly Clarksons and a lot of other people. I believe with the right release, the right label, which she is at now, we cannot. We
Confirm
cannot.
it. You cannot confirm
We
it.
cannot talk about the label. We cannot talk about who's going to help her in Pittsburgh. But I believe the combination of all this is going to explode, and your name is going to be a household name.
Thank you.
No, I have nothing to do with it. I'm just saying that I believe that. And it's more about me because I want somebody to say, Howie, how'd you know?
It's more about me.
It is about me.
Wait, I wanted to ask, is there, do you keep in touch with anyone from AGT? Any of the other contestants or been on other seasons?
I keep in touch with We Three, a lot, and Darcy, but she wasn't on the same season as me.
So for those that don't know, We Three is they're siblings, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they sang. I don't know are they touring now?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
And Darcy Lynn, who's doing really well, is touring. She's the ventriloquist.
All these folks got
Who else
breaks
sings?
from AGT. Like
They would be known from AGT. If you go down Las Vegas Boulevard now, every billboard, every other billboard is somebody that was either launched or did really well on
That's
AGT.
amazing.
Everybody.
That's a great
From Terry
legacy.
Fader to Matt Franco to Piff the Magic Dragon. You know, John, do you know Piff? Mm-hmm. You don't keep in touch with Piff?
No.
How about Puff?
You know, he calls you all the time and he says you don't answer.
I've only met him once.
Well, he was calling you to say why.
Why don't you
Why have we
answer?
only
you
met
answer?
once?
No, he didn't. Tape Face.
Who?
Tape Face.
Tape Face.
You don't know Tape Face?
Tape Face?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course I know Tape Face.
He's brilliant. Tape Face, go Google it. Do you know Tape Face?
Yeah.
He's from your part of the world.
He's got tape on his face, right?
I think.
Yeah.
I think he's English.
There he
Or
is.
Australian?
I
Is he
can-
English?
I
I
don't
can-
think he's English.
I can recognize
he is
him
English.
anywhere.
I think he's English. He's amazing.
He's at Vegas? He's in Vegas?
I think he's got his own show there. Matt Franco has their own show. The Jabberwockies started on AGT. Do you know that? Do you know who they are?
Yeah, but they
Dance
got.
troupe.
But they got big from the dance crew, didn't they? Didn't
Well,
they win
went
the
on
dance
another.
crew?
She's been on other. You were on. Weren't you on The Voice Kids?
The Voice Kids, yeah.
Yeah.
What's
And
the
you
voice
did-
kiss?
What's The Voice Kids? Lou,
What?
The Voice.
Oh, the voice, comma, kids.
Kids, yeah.
Okay,
You
I
need
thought,
punctuation.
I thought that there was a band called the Voice Kids. The Voice Kids.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Voice Kids.
And you did really well on there.
Yeah, I got to the final.
I know.
Yeah.
I know you were great.
You are great.
Please, Courtney, don't yell at me. You just the screaming and
Decorum,
the yelling.
decorum.
Just settle down.
Calm down.
Yes, stay quiet. Are you dating?
No.
Do you have a boyfriend?
No.
She's not dating.
Well, I don't know. Is there a difference between dating and if you have a boyfriend, you're not dating, you're with a boyfriend, right? Did you have a boyfriend? What happened to your boyfriend?
What?
You no longer have your boyfriend?
Maybe she doesn't want to talk about it.
You're not allowed to talk about it.
We're not. If we're not allowed to talk about her
We
label
can't talk about
or
her label.
farts,
We can't talk about her boyfriend. We can't talk about her father's farting. We can't talk about. I have a giant list of things that she's in here not to talk about.
I know. Have
Yes.
you? Do you
Look at how red. Am I making you uncomfortable? I'm sorry.
This should be Courtney Hadwin's secrets.
That's what this episode is. Courtney Secrets Unexposed on this episode
Unexposed.
on Howie Mandel Does Stuff. Howie Mandel Does Stuff. Courtney Hadwin says nothing on the next episode of Howie Mandel
I'm
Does
writing
Stuff.
all of this down.
I
Okay.
am going to.
Want to see something neat, Courtney? You see that couch in the corner of the room? Mm-hmm. Isn't that neat?
Neato.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Can I-
was also,
can I just-
You know what that is? That's the original center booth from Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas. When they built Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas, that was the showroom that every superstar, James Brown played in front of that.
Frank Sinatra played
And
in
so
front
did
of-
Little Richard played in front of that. And then
Howie
when
Mandel played in front of that.
and then when Celine Dion made her deal with Caesars, they tore down I think it was called the Coliseum, or she has the Coliseum now, right?
It was called the Palace.
The Forum.
The Forum.
Yeah, it was the Forum. So that was
right.
the original. Some greats played in front of that.
Yes.
That exciting? Talk about what that means to you and why.
Can I? Can I give you some etiquette tips? These are things that people can use in their regular everyday life on how to be polite and eloquent. Real gentlemen always take their shoes and socks off when using a strange person's bathroom. So try to write that one down.
What do you think of that, Courtney?
A real gentleman always unbuckles their belt when they sit down.
And then one more, and then we're going to wrap this episode up.
Okay. When combing your hair, always use a hairbrush. When at a dinner party, never comb your hair while eating dinner. Only comb it every time you get up.
Courtney?
We do need to wrap this up soon because the Voice Kids just got here.
Okay.
The voice
Is there something you want to say to your fans in America? Well, this is all over the world.
Yeah.
Your friend, is there anything you'd like to say? You could say no.
Thank you for sticking with me. And hopefully music's gonna come soon.
No, it will consume. And I believe, all kidding aside, you're beautiful, you're talented, you have a lovely family. I cannot tell you how, we're joking around here. I can't tell you how excited I am. I kept, I've been sitting with bated breath since you left. And I go, when's it coming out? When's it coming out? When's it coming out? And it sounds like now you've got everything coming together. You're on a new label. You're working with new people, and you are something. You only get a few chances in a career, and I love that. Maybe we haven't heard anything yet because this is going to explode.
Huge.
It will be huge. I know it. I feel it. I don't usually say that, and I've talked to a lot of people who have been on AGT. And I'm so excited that you would, and I know that you are shy, whether you think so or not. And I know
lovely.
that coming
She's
here
lovely.
and speaking to me is not the easiest thing in the world. And if we've caused you any duress, I apologize. But you got your father and Val with you, and they'll send
May I
you to
just
therapy for an hour. I'm sorry I'd like to apologize for Lou.
But may I just say, as a way of apologizing and speaking the truth, you are absolutely lovely.
Thank
and it's
you.
a real pleasure to have met you.
Thank you. You too.
I am lovely.
Do you want to do this? Can we book you again for another episode? Say no.
No.
All right. I just know it would be better for you if you said no. But I hope I'm going to buy tickets. I'm going to download. I'm going to stream everything you do. I can't wait. Fly safely, be healthy, and good luck. And this was another episode of Howie Mandel Does Stuff. Please comment, review, and subscribe in the bio. Good night, everybody.
Bio.
No spaghetti, no spaghetti, no spaghetti, no spaghetti, no spaghetti. No spaghetti, no spaghetti, no spaghetti, no spaghetti, no spaghetti.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
It's not a tongue twister. Lou.